Many people come to me and say that I study a lot, I do practice a lot, and I do this, I do that, I do that shit, I do this shit, everything. But my friend or some other colleague or someone else is doing much lesser thing than me, less this and that, less this and that, but they're doing well in their life. Why? Because it's all about the basics. It's all about the basics. If you take up any job, if you take up any skill, if you take up anything, be it academics, sports, music, dance, culture, anything, be it anything in this world, if your basics are not strong enough, you can't make it. How much high position you go enough, if your basics are not strong, you can't make it up. Because if you see, when a building is led, the main thing that it lies on is the foundations. The architectures, the beautiful architectures that the rulers of our past of centuries have created. We now buy tickets to go and visit them, to see the beautiful architecture. They're still standing long, still standing strong even after centuries. Why? Because the foundations are strong. Nowadays, the buildings and bridges that are made, they collapse within some years, maybe some days or within some months. We don't know, because the bases and foundations are not strong. And that's the whole point of life. If your base and foundation, if your clear basic concepts are not clear in your life, what skill you are doing, what basic job you are doing, if those are not clear, you can never do something good in your life. And from where does it come? It comes from learning from the base, learning from the zero level, learning and practicing every concept that you get, every failure, every mistake that you make. These failures, these mistakes teach you every single day. It's not like that by a fluke. If you get something done in your first day and you reach somewhere very high in your position and you feel like that I've achieved a lot without doing something much in my life, my friend, believe me, how much fast did you reach that spot? It will take lesser time for you to fall down too. Time of ascent is equal to time of descent. You have learned a simple physics. How much faster you go to reach that position, it will take that small amount of time to reach down. And downhill, you will, if you calculate G, it will be faster mode. So make your basics strong. Build your foundations. Build your core concept so strong and make it so crystal clear and to the point that anywhere, everywhere, up to how much skill comes up, how much high level gradations, how much hard people with hard training comes up in your life, you will feel like an amount of pride in yourself in you that anywhere, if anyone comes up in my life, I have the dare to go all in and fight face to face, because I know if I still lose, I will learn something new. And even you will not thinking about losing, because you know that I have my core strong, and if I have my core strong, I can do anything in this world, anything in this world that I want to do. And that's all about life. You need to make a foundation strong. It's not just like that you take up one thing and just start randomly out of nowhere without going from the zero level. Because most of the people who have reached up to that spot, most 100% of people have reached to that spot and ruling this country, ruling this world, or anywhere in this position, they've started from the zero or the basic level. They knew, they tried to find out the figurations, the mistakes, the failures. They learned from those. They learned the core concept, they learned the textbook, they learned the classic things. And that's what makes them strong. And that's what makes them vulnerable. And that's what makes them invincible in their life. And you too, if you want to reach that spot in your life, you too need to have that. And I'm not telling only to you, I'm telling it to myself. I also too believe in this core concept. At some point in your life, you may not be always at the top, but you may feel like that in your heart, and no person knows better than himself or herself. If you know to your core, you know to your heart that yeah, I have these concepts well strong. I know these things so well in my life that be it anywhere, anything comes up in my life, be it AI or any other robotics, mechanics, or any other well-generated thing comes up in my life, it will be me who will rule, because I know I have my things strong. I know I have my foundation strong. I know I have my build and basic strong. That's all about life. Just make your core strong, right? Ciao.